Yeah, I think the honesty of today's leadership is most leaders have no clue what they're doing.
Yeah.
Zero. Builders. So they don't go, you know what, guys, this is the direction we're going. This is it. And I'm standing on it. And if it fails, then they're gonna take my head off. Instead they're like, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? And the next thing you know, we're all what thinking. Who cares anymore? Like somebody step up and
And then once we all give what we're thinking, it's a pile of crap. We have to go sort through within that pile of crap. Like 'cause everybody put their own thoughts into it. Whereas though, no, when you're a leader, you have to lead.
yeah.
You have to lead. You have to know what directions we're going in. You can't act. And it's so crazy. That same company, we had a leadership mission meeting where so all the management team was in this meeting, and the executives, managers, whatever. And they asked us what was the mission statement. The mission statement is whatever you want it to be. What?
Nope.
So when I got let go, literally after he told me no, I wasn't gonna get let go, and 5 minutes later I got let go, I walked out there with the biggest relief smile. I'm like, I will never want to work with someone that cannot be upfront with me and that cannot tell me the truth. Be direct. I don't want to be I don't want to be around somebody that's not able to be direct with me. You're gonna lie to me the entire time. This is pointless. How am I wrong?
Yeah, this is how I judge a leader, and this is how I know whether they have it or not. And I learned this early on through trial and error, and I had a great mentor in my life who was like, "That's not a vision statement. That's a this." So the vision statement just tells us why. Why do you do what you do? Right? We've talked about that. You know, I think that's in my back of my brain all the time. But most leaders don't know how to do it, and so they go, "Hey, everybody." Figure out this why, and they fail in the mission. And then the employees don't know what to do, and then the staff doesn't know what to do, and then everybody starts competing because they think my idea is going to take me to the top.
Yeah.
That's when you get toxic, and that's when you get people trying to backstab each other. And maybe most is too general. A lot of leaders who are high up the chain are so removed from the mission,
Yeah.
have lost sight of how things function.
Yeah.
And how do we keep our paths clean. So I wish your story was like uncommon, but
Yeah. It's so common.
it's so common, right?
Yeah. A lot of leaders pass on the issues that they might have with team members. Like my director won't never have a conversation, in which I kind of don't expect him to. But if you see it in the midst, if you see someone doing something right then and there, you're going to not say anything and go find a manager to say something to that manager. But I feel like if we're all on the same team as a leader, we all should have that one direction where so we're all moving in. So if no matter who it is, if you see something, you should say something. If I see something, I'm definitely going to say something.
Yeah.
Like, no matter who we are, it shouldn't filter. It should filter down, but it shouldn't filter down to the little things. As in, oh, well, this person they use a soup spoon instead of a dessert spoon. You know, like, why didn't you say anything to them? Well, I thought I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Well, if you recorded in the action, she wouldn't have set the whole damn table with dessert soup spoons, right? It's just like, come on, like.
In the immediate, you can resolve so many things just by saying, "Hey, we just do this instead of that," and then just move on with your life.
Move on with your life,
right? And
coaching on the fly.
Exactly.
Coaching on the fly.
Yeah. It's the micro conversations. When they don't have them, they lead to the macro conversation, which always ends with, "Thank you so much for your time. Here is your white box."
Yeah.
Your office up or whatever it is. I think it's so common. I read probably the quintessential work on servant leadership, humble leadership is Robert Greenleaf, 1977. That's the work, and that's the book that I think every leader should start with who wants to be a leader is, if you're going to lead more than yourself, you better to serve, because if you can't serve, it's game over.
Yeah.
You just dictator is a little too strong, but that's what you're really doing. You're saying do this, and that's it.
Right. So Puma wants to know, how did we meet?
How did what?
How did we meet?
We meet. I'll tell the story right now. You ready?
Yeah, I would love to hear your version.
I was in a meeting with my boss, basically. I don't know if I should say all that name stuff, right? Probably won't drop that.
Nah, yeah.
Yeah, but we
You
were
were at the Moore.
we were, huh?
You were at the Moore.
I was at the Moore, and we were having a meeting with two other people. It was a finance kind of meeting, and I was walking past what I thought was a closet. I distinctly remember coming out of like something where tables and coffee cups and things were stored. It was old and dusty and had the old wood floor and all that kind of stuff. There was an employee back there like eating a sandwich. And like all the visual was hitting me because I was taking it all in, right? And so we walked out. I think we walked out of there, I'm pretty sure, and I almost ran Tamia over. Like I can tell you what she was wearing because it like sealed this memory in my mind. Because she would hit me about right here, I think, or right. So I was looking at is it called the atrium, or where people ate?
Yeah.
I was looking at that and going, oh, that's so cool. Boom. And almost ran Tamia over. And the reason I remember it is because I didn't actually hit her. She goes, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't see. She made it all her fault. And then she went on to this, how are you doing? How is your day going? Da, 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 da. I had no clue she worked there. So I just thinking, this person is excessively friendly. Like, Miami is not usually like this, right? So then my boss walked up behind me, and I don't know if he knew you from before or something. I don't know if you had just met there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's literally how we met. And then she showed up one day with one of her friends at House of Athlete to work out. And I kept going, I know this person from somewhere. Where it was several months later. And I could not figure out where I knew her from. But I was like, is she a member of House of Athlete? I don't know her name. That's weird. Did somebody told her to come check out? Like, I couldn't figure out where people connected. And then she started working out. I was like, well, it's definitely not the, no, just kidding.
It's like, she definitely ain't a good workout. She's not.
Yeah, then literally I was like, oh, she's from the Moore. That's where I met her, yeah. So that's literally how it happened.
Eric tried to hurt me when I first met him, so. He was literally walking out like this with his forearm forward, like, you know. Good thing he didn't hit me.
Yeah. There we go. I'm going to get an email from TikTok that I've been banned and then I've been
Women rights. Let's go, women.
I'm all for it.
Women rights. There we go. Let's go. Hold up, women rights is like this, right? Like,
I don't know. I mean, we do this.
Here we go. Here we go with the you. There we go with the you.
I'm not over it. I literally just was on a text with my text thread and group, and somebody goes, I'm still not over it. And then somebody else goes, you're not over it. I'm not over the 1987 Fiesta Bowl. And it went on and on. It's a city. Struggle. It's a struggle. So I'm really interested. I don't know how to do it yet, but I would really be interested to talk to somebody who feels they've been wrongly fired and why they think it happened.
Yeah.
I just feel like a lot of leaders are scared to make decisions.
Yeah.
They're nervous about being wrong because, especially in larger companies, there's so much competition interdepartmentally. And I really feel like if you're scared to mess up, so you might as well just leave the company. There's an old saying in sports: if you're going to make a mistake, do it fast.
Right.
If you're going to tackle somebody illegally, like, go fast.
Right. So it's so crazy. On Sunday, was it Sunday? Yeah, Sunday. I was in Miami and I ran into first of all, I ran into 3 coworkers in Miami, all from the last place. First coworker I ran into, I was sitting down. She introduced me to the general manager of the restaurant, and she works somewhere else. And she was like, "Oh my God, Tamia, I just want to say that place has really changed since you left. It's nothing the same. It's going literally downhill, right?" So ran into the other person, and she was like, "It's horrible." She's like, "The leadership team doesn't know anything," and she said she got documented by one manager, but the other manager doesn't agree with the document. And that's the worst thing you can do to a team is you have your leader that says, "Hey, this person needs to be documented. They did wrong." And then they go talk to another manager on the same team, and the other manager was like, "I told her not to document you. I don't agree with it." That will take down an entire